All right, Tab. Seemed like a fun day at practice. What did you guys do today?
Yeah, today we worked a little bit on tactics in terms of the way we're going to defend the team that plays a little bit differently than other teams we've played. And then we just had a little fun playing soccer, tennis. 2 days before the game is not a good day to physically do too much, so we kept it really simple and fun.
Is this something you usually do 2 days before a game? You incorporate a game within training or practice?
Sometimes it's good for the group, to have a little fun together. But yeah, sometimes, like I said, 2 days before the game is a good day to sort of relax and not do a whole lot.
When you're coming off a loss and the season's nearing the end, how do you get the team to continue to buy in and keep the energy up?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really actually surprised at the energy the players have had. I know it's the end of the season. Obviously, for us as coaches, we're new to the team, but we're really happy with the effort that they're making and their focus on the end of the season on winning as many games as we can. So yeah, I mean, at the end, it has to come from them, but I know they're fully committed.
And along those lines, what's your message to fans with the season nearing the end, this team not where you want it to be toward the end of the season and coming off a loss? What's your message to fans to let them in?
Well, I mean, I think that the fans know that we're starting to build for the future. Obviously, not everything's going to be smooth as we're building forward, but they can see that the players are committed to what we're doing. They can see the team is trying to attack and play a little bit more attractive in getting goals and going to goal. It'll take a little time, but I think we owe it to them to make the best effort possible until the last game.
You've now been on the sidelines for a few weeks, and you've been here for about a month. How have you seen this team evolve and grow since you've been here?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's likely a better question for the players to see how they've evolved, compared to where they were before. I like that their understanding of what we want to do is pretty good. Like they get the concepts and the principles that we have. They're not perfect all the time, but I think that happens with teams. But in general, we're really happy with that part of it.
Looking at a team like Charleston, there's certainly a team that has been better than their record at times. They've picked up wins against good clubs, good results. Any keys you have going into this one when you look at them?
Yeah, I mean, Charleston is a team that attacks with a lot of players. They can be vulnerable in the back at times. But I think, like you said, they have players that can make a difference, and this is why they've beaten some of the good teams in the league. They have players that can win a game at any moment. So we have to be really careful and focus in the back because at any time they can score.
And coming off a loss, you never want to lose a game, of course, but given what you're trying to do and trying to get to know these players a little bit more, is it a benefit for you to see how guys react and adjust after a loss as opposed to it being a little bit easier after a win?
I mean, yeah, it's a difficult question because you never want to lose games, regardless of how much you're building or how much you want to change things. But I think certainly you learn a lot more when you lose a game. I felt like the game at Loudoun was not. The score of the game didn't reflect the game that we played. I thought our guys were really solid for about 65 minutes of that game, and we deserved more. We should have been up in the game 1 or 2 goals, but it is what it is. We lost. We can't make an excuse for that. We have to keep building for the future.